show where we hear about what's going on, where people are rallying around to help out. And East Anglia's Children's Hospices has been given £4,000 from a Suffolk Rotary Club. The Rotary Club of Stowmarket Gipping Valley said the money was just sitting in the bank and they wanted it to do some good. So let's talk to Tony Pickering, who is treasurer of the Rotary Club of Stowmarket Gipping Valley. Good morning, Tony.
Good morning, Mark.
Thank you very much for joining us.
No, nice to speak to you again.
And you as well. And Joe White's with us, community fundraiser for each East Anglia's Children's Hospices. Hi, Joe.
Hi, good morning, Mark.
Thank you for joining us. Now, Tony, we should love and cherish you as a treasurer. The hardest role to fill on any committee, I think.
Yes, it's unusual that treasurers are on encouraging people to spend money, but that's just what we were doing.
Okay. Now, I know, like a lot of Rotary clubs, you do a great deal of good work in the community and do a lot of fundraising. I'm a fellow Rotarian, so I know all about the organisation. But you had some money and you thought, well, what should we do with this?
Well, yes, I mean, obviously, as most clubs would have, we've got a certain amount of balance. It's not wasted money, it's not sitting there all the time, but it's there for a purpose. And
well, you're encouraged to keep some in reserve, aren't you? All charities are.
That's right. And I thought suddenly, I was listening to something on, was it radio or television? I don't know, locally anyway, about the East Anglia's Children's Hospices, how desperate they were for money, given that all their shops have closed and their voluntary work is coming to a halt if we're not careful. So I thought, well, let's see what we can do. Hunted around for how much we could find to put together in the short term, which came up to between £3,000 and £4,000. And I also thought at the same time, well, this each is very much an East Anglia operation, and Rotary operates in districts as well. And our Rotary district covers pretty well the whole same area as each. I mean, it's Norfolk, Suffolk, Cambridgeshire. So I thought, well, let's see if we can make a lead on this and go out and talk to other clubs whether we could they could help us out on this as well. But let's start by ourselves. So I asked all our members, would be prepared to sacrifice the balance we currently have for this very worthy cause. But, in our case, it amounted to about £4,000.
Fantastic. That's brilliant.
If it was done across East Anglia, there are 70-odd clubs in East Anglia. If everybody did it the same, well, that's well over £250,000.
Yeah, there is a lot of money in some of those charity accounts.
It can be, indeed. That's right, yeah.
Well, I think that's fantastic. That's great. And Joe, how does that feel when you get sort of, a £4,000 donation like that? Much needed at the moment.
Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic to hear from Tony. We were so thrilled to have that kind of donation, and it makes such a huge difference, especially since our priority is to try and make sure that we're there in the long term to support the children, young people and families that require our services. So that kind of money will make a huge difference, and every pound raised will help to ensure that we are there in the long term, as well as to provide the critical care that we do during this period as well.
That's fantastic. Tony, I know a lot of clubs, there are round tables, Rotary clubs, women's institutes, or lodges, all sorts of service organisations around who do great work in the community, who may have some reserve funds, and they have that, and quite understandably for a rainy day, but actually it's chucking it down outside, isn't it? This is monsoon that we're going through. Now is the time to spend it.
Well, that's exactly what I thought. I mean, obviously, as treasurer, I can't risk putting us into the red, but I'm aware that we do have a certain amount, not a huge amount, but it's sitting there, will be for a while. It'll have to be used eventually. In fact, probably we're going to have to spend more time this coming year fundraising to make up the balance. But in the short term, I thought it was important that we should do this now.
That's great. Well, I'll tell you what, Tony, on behalf of BBC Radio Suffolk, I am going to give you now the Rotary Club of Stowmarket Gipping Valley a Make a Difference certificate, which I hope you will be able to